Ben Rogers here, back on the air, and welcome to the 1920s, a decade in review here on 101.9 KEHS. Today we will be joined by a social expert, Robert Cowell, to talk about our country in the past 10 years.
Thanks for having me, Ben.
Okay, everybody here remembers the best movies of the past years: Metropolis, The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, and The Phantom of the Opera.
Of course we do. Movies like these were some of the most popular, and celebrities like Rudolph Valentino and Charlie Chaplin are great to watch in the petting pantry.
Not all the celebrities were sheiks either. Charles Lindbergh recently flew across the Atlantic, and Coco Chanel has revolutionized fashion.
That's right, Ben. Most of those big shots are still popular today.
Celebrities influence the way the entire culture of America acts, and as everybody loves a real known fella.
Yes, sir. Celebrities also represent America as a whole.
How about all the sports people have been watching? Just yesterday I saw the Yankees beat the Red Sox.
Yeah, that's right, Ben. Baseball is one of the most loved sports in America right now, with stars like Babe Ruth.
I prefer boxing to baseball personally. Watching Jack Dempsey dominate in the ring is just swell.
Baseball, boxing, tennis, polo, golf, and other sports picked up after World War I, and they don't seem to have an end in sight.
After World War I, everyone has a whole lot of free time to watch the good old sports and enjoy time with their pals.
People also got a whole lot more money to spend after conserving in the war, and that goes for more than just sports.
Also, seems like everyone these days can get to the game in their new automobile.
Sure thing, Ben. The automobile has changed the way society works. Everyone is now able to travel further than they could ever tackle before.
Seems like everyone I know is moving out to the suburbs where now they can drive to work. Seems like a great thing.
It sure is, Ben. The American public has been able to expand and enjoy a better life since Henry Ford has revolutionized the way the automobile's production through the assembly line. This made the cars cheaper and quicker to produce.
Assembly line is not always also for... Hold up. Alright. The assembly line was not only for cars. The mass production has lowered the cost for products across all markets.
Yep, that's right, Ben.
Okay, now a quick break for a review on my favorite product, the Airway Sanitizer Vacuum.
This vacuum allows for quick and easy cleaning of any home.
Airway Sanitizer Vacuum is the first with a disposable bag and allows for the easiest way to clean your vacuum and your house.
This vacuum can be purchased for an upfront purchase of $38.95 or through an installment plan through your local retailer.
Okay, now we're moving on to the scandals of President Warren Harding.
Yes, President Harding has been involved in several scandals.
First, there was a Teapot Dome scandal. This is where the government officials related to Harding took bribes to lease government oil reserves to a private company. This did not go well over with the public.
The next was the Ohio gang that was comprised of politicians that were close to Harding through relation of his home state of Ohio. This led the country to not trust his presidency.
President Harding was involved with these scandals and not always showed his inadequacy to be president of this booming nation.
I'm not so sure about that. Harding did help in some progressive issues regarding civil rights.
Okay, that brings us to our next topic, women's rights.
Yes, women's rights has been a large topic for debate and has many supporters.
After World War I, many women felt that independent and that they have gotten used to life without a man in their lives. I see more and more flappers every year walking around showing their crazy behavior.
These flappers are expressing their rights and what they should be allowed to do.
The work of many women aiming for progressive rights was able to pass the 19th Amendment, which gave women the right to vote in 1920.
That's right. And from here on, the rights of women can only improve.
Well, that's all the time we have on the air today, Robert. Thank you so much for joining us in the 1920s, a decade in review.
Thank you, Ben. It was a real nifty talking with you.